Several weeks ago, reports came out saying that Donald Trump was so desperate to get the Epstein scandal to go away that he had actually started making phone calls to conservative MAGA talking heads, telling them, do not talk about this anymore. And for the record, one of the reasons we know this is because Charlie Kirk, as dumb as he is, came out and said, I talked to Trump and he told me to stop talking about it, so I'm going to stop talking about it. And then after like 2 days of backlash, he's like, no, I was going to stop talking about it that day. And then after that, I was going to keep talking about it. So he got busted admitting that Trump is controlling all of the conservative talkers. And then late last week, Alex Jones came out and admitted that, yeah, Trump tried to bribe him into no longer talking about the Epstein scandal. Here is what Alex Jones said while he was in a debate with Nick Fuentes, of all people. But Jones said this: I got a bunch of calls the last 3 weeks, and the calls go like this. What do you want? And I've never asked for anything. What I want is good policy. I always want to be the outsider, and I'm just like, what do I want? I want to make America great again. I want America first. So there's a real understanding in this administration that we're in charge, this is the way it is. And the fact that I get these calls, like top of the administration, and they're just cut and dry, what do you want? And I'm just like, uh-huh. So kind of a little weird, right? It doesn't make a ton of sense, but if we take Alex Jones for his word, what he's saying is that the administration called him, maybe Trump, maybe top officials, like he said, and they're saying, what do you want from us in order to stop talking about Epstein? Because that was the topic at hand. So they are, if Alex Jones is being honest, which that's a big if, trying to bribe him to say, we'll give you what you want if you stop talking about this. And I cannot underscore enough the fact that this is proof that conservative media out there will do whatever this administration tells them, except maybe not obviously Alex Jones. As weird as that sounds to say, he's going to do whatever the hell he wants to do. It's not because he has principles. I think it's just because he's friggin' nuts. But this administration is actively trying to get conservative media under its thumb. And could you imagine what would have happened if Obama had done that? Like Obama calls me up here at Fair and Balanced to Ring of Fire and says, hey, Farron, I can't do an Obama impression. You need to stop criticizing the fact that I didn't repeal the Republican tax breaks from the Bush era. Like, that never happened. Nobody from the Democratic Party or an administration has ever called or emailed me. It didn't happen during Biden either. Biden wasn't calling up Sam Cedar saying, Sam, I need you to stop making fun of me. I'm old and I don't know. Like, those things don't happen. But by the way, it did happen during the George W. Bush administration. For those of you who have been in politics as long as I have, you'll remember that back then, this was before, new media existed, before YouTube even existed at all. George W. Bush, on 2 separate occasions, held events where he brought in conservative talk radio hosts and Fox News hosts for a little, right-wing media summit. Happened twice. So conservatives are very aware of what's happening in conservative media, and they want to control the narrative. Over on the left, and maybe this is why we're a little more discombobulated, we don't have that. We get to do whatever the hell we want. We get to call out Democrats when they screw up. And we get to praise them when they do well, which is what should happen regardless of what side of the aisle you're on. But clearly, Trump doesn't care. They're making these direct phone calls trying to get people to shut up about Epstein. But here's where it gets even funnier. After he explains they're trying to bribe me, blah, 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 Alex Jones then says this about Trump. He says, he has become everything he is against. No, he hasn't. He hasn't become that. He has always been that. And that's what drives me crazy about these conservatives with this latest Trump scandal and all the other stuff. Like, he didn't destroy the deep state. He is the deep state. He has weaponized the government to go after his political enemies. That's deep state stuff. He's made it clear that he's doing that. He has been open about it. It's not secretive. So I guess it's not deep state, it's shallow state from shallow minds. But whatever it is, Trump didn't suddenly become this. It's just that you idiots suddenly realized he is this. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.